As the 2025-2026 football season draws to a close, it offers an opportunity to assess where Goa stands in the national football landscape. Once regarded as the undisputed powerhouse of Indian football, the state today finds itself grappling with a difficult reality. While Goan clubs and teams continue to compete at various levels, the performances this season highlight a widening gap between past glory and present challenges. For decades, Goa was synonymous with football excellence. Its clubs dominated the national competitions, its players formed the backbone of the Indian team, and its football culture was unmatched. However, the conclusion of the 2025-2026 season raises a pressing question. Has Goa lost its edge? Hello and welcome, this is Clive Alvarez and you are watching Prudent. The modern revival of Goan football received a significant political backing in 2012 when former Chief Minister late Manohar Parrikar announced that football would be declared as the state sport. The subsequent establishment of the Goa Football Development Council aimed to strengthen the grassroots infrastructure, identify young talent, and ensure that Goa remained at the forefront of Indian football. More than a decade later, the foundations are in place, but the results on the field suggest the state's football ecosystem is struggling to keep pace with the rapidly evolving national landscape. At the top level, Goa's hopes rested with FC Goa in the Indian Super League. The club has enjoyed considerable success since the league's inception, reaching 2 ISL finals, winning 3 Super Cups, lifting a Durand Cup, and securing an ISL League Shield. Yet, that one trophy that matters the most, the ISL Championship, continues to elude the Goas. After a decade of participation in the country's premier competition, FC Goa remained without an ISL crown. Now let's come to the I-League. There was a time when Goan clubs ruled Indian football. During the mid-2000s, Dempo SC stood atop the national game, winning 5 league titles and becoming the first Indian club to reach AFC Cup semi-finals in 2028 under legendary coach Armando Colasso. Along with Churchill Brothers and Salgaonkar FC, Goa enjoyed an unprecedented dominance. The contrast today is striking. Only one Goan club featured in the I-League during this season. Dempo Sports Club, continuing its return to the national stage, managed a respectable mid-table finish but never threatened the promotion race. Churchill Brothers, meanwhile, stayed away from the competition amid unresolved issues stemming up from last season's title controversy. For a state that produced multiple title challenges, Goa's reduced presence in the country's second-tier league reflects its significant decline in influence. Now let's come to the I-League 2. Sporting Club de Goa battled hard throughout the campaign, but ultimately finished in the mid-table on standings. While the Flaming Orange showed glimpses of promise, they were unable to mount a sustainable challenge for the promotion. The season represented another year of consolidation rather than resurgence of one of Goa's most historic clubs. The return of Club de Salgaonkar to national competition generated considerable excitement among Goan football followers. However, the I-League 3 campaign ended almost as soon as it began. The tournament's unforgiving format allows little margin for error, with only group winners progressing to the next stage. Salgaonkar finished 4th in the Group B and were eliminated in the opening phase, bringing their national comeback to an abrupt end. That's not all. The struggles extended beyond club football. The Goa senior men's team bowed out at the first stage of the 2025-2026 Santosh Trophy. Drawn in Group H, Goa finished 2nd in the standings, but failed to qualify because group winners advanced to the final round. Perhaps the most concerning developments came from the youth football. Goa's campaign in the Swami Vivekananda Under-20 National Football Championship ended in disappointment, with defeats to Punjab and Maharashtra resulting in an early exit. For a state regarded as a talent-producing hub, such performances raise serious concerns about the effectiveness of player development pathway. If the youth team struggle to compete nationally, the long-term prospects of senior football becomes increasingly uncertain. This season also delivered disappointment for Goa junior women's football team. Only recently, Goa had celebrated its remarkable achievement by winning Tier 2 of the Junior National Football Championship under coach Jonathan Falerio. That triumph secured promotion to the Tier 1 division and appeared to signal the beginning of a new chapter in women's football in the state. However, the step up proved far more challenging than anticipated. The team struggled against strong oppositions and were relegated back to Tier 2. The setback was a harsh reminder for the gap that still exists between emerging success and sustained competitiveness at the highest level. As the season ends, the question facing administrators, clubs, coaches and stakeholders is no longer whether Goa can produce football talent. It is whether Goa can once again transform that talent into sustained success. For a state that once led Indian football, the 2025-2026 season served as a reality check and perhaps a call for action.